When you mention that you see these narcissistic dynamics, again, we're just starting very general, just so we have a mutual understanding of this. What does that even mean? Again, just for the audience or the people who are listening, like what are narcissistic dynamics, or what would you tend to see in these couples that you were working with?
Well, I think for one, the person on the receiving end tends to be a little bit of a wallflower, so to speak. They have this feeling of walking on eggshells a lot, and feeling like they are, a lot of times there's a lot of self-blaming. Well, if I just didn't make these mistakes, then they wouldn't be so mad at me, or they wouldn't try to be that sort of thing. Also seeing a tendency to really define themselves in the relationship based on the response of the narcissistic partner. In other words, they don't really know what their own autonomy seems to be. And we seem to see that quite often. And also just not knowing how to say no to things. In other words, they will tend to do everything to please the partner who is a narcissist, has those narcissistic tendencies, and not really be clear on what it is they want for themselves. And so they have a hard time with those kinds of boundaries. And so there's just kind of a real, at least for me, kind of a real imbalance of power within the relationship. Yeah.